latest rebel leader and new friend of Glom. Austerillos has been an open book, clearly not loyal to Glom or even his own comrades. Thanks to Austerillos' lack of a spine, we now know that Glom is hiding among rebels in the rebel-held stronghold of Georgetown. This has been confirmed by the CAA, who has spotted Glom in the city. U.S. Army Rangers arrived 2 days ago and prep for an all-out assault on the city. Operation Certain Vengeance launches tonight with our airstrike, and Glom will be killed within the next 12 hours. So here's a motherfucking situation for tonight. Tonight we will be launching strikes on rebel targets to limit their capability to fight against the Rangers. Austerillos has confirmed an airfield that houses ammunition and supplies used by the rebels in raids against the Philippine government. Strikes will be carried out against these targets at 9 p.m. Air supremacy must also be established, so the death of the SU-27s are necessary before tomorrow. We expect them to launch against us, and if any remain alive, Delta Force operators will launch a raid in a few hours to destroy them at their airfield. At 9:10, so 10 minutes after this briefing is over, the carrier group will launch cruise missiles at other targets confirmed by Austerillos across the Philippines. So here's a bit of a map for the gamers. There's a
I'm a fighter pilot,
blue
asshole.
circle's the Marshall Point. What's up?
I'm a fighter pilot, not a gamer.
Yeah, so you're a fighter pilot. Okay, here's the roster for tonight. So Devil
I'm
1.
John Wayne.
Yep. Here's Devil 1, which is F-18Cs. It's going to be Mantle, Nades, and Vortex. Then we got Talon 1, which is the F-15Cs. That's Church and Flynn. We have Kraken 1. That's me and Pop, Lupak, and Swag, who's not here. I don't think
I
so, at
heard
least.
Bracken 1, bro. Bracken 1
Yeah.
would be a base call sign.
And Boris and DOA. Then we have Ghost Rider 1, which is our F-14s. That's Shimon Melota, CB, and Komori. Bread and Caustic, and Frozone and Motel. Samurai, which is our F-16Cs. That's Atticus, Chase, Jedi. Then Tex, Dirty, and Tag. Does anyone have any questions about assignments?
Where do all these 16 pilots come from? What the fuck?
No, they're multiplying.
They're multiplying. Who let these fuckers breed?
We've got a fucking infestation. Yeah. We've got an infestation.
The 18s are dwindling.
They're like that one animal that if you cut off the leg, it grows a whole nother body.
A hydra.
All right, so here's the strike rundown. So cat flights and anyone intending to air-to-air refuel are clear to take off as soon as this briefing is done. Strike flights must wait 15 minutes after the briefing is concluded. This is to give time for CAP and any air-to-air refueling aircraft to get in the air and do their thing without everyone burning fuel. All flights will fly to waypoint 1, which is our Marshall Point, and wait for the push call, which is going to be Irene. Upon call of Irene, flights will push to their leads target waypoint. Strike aircraft will push at their assigned altitudes 350 knots at 30-second intervals in the following order: Ghost Rider 1, Talon 1, Ghost Rider 2, Kraken 1, Devil 1, Samurai 1, Samurai 2. Does anyone have questions on this slide? Cool. For clarification as of what I mean by the 15-minute wait, I don't want there to be a line at the active runway at Saipan to take off. Push off from your parking spot once that 15 minutes is up. All right, so here's part 2 of the strike rundown. At 50 nautical miles from the targets, flights will fence in and move to strike altitudes. Try to maintain that 350 knots and hit targets one pass, then RTB. CAT flights can optionally RTB once the SC-27s are confirmed dead. Fly at whatever altitude and speed is necessary to optimize fuel usage on return to base. All strikes will be southwest to northeast, and second passes are only approved for Samurai flight or if your bombs failed to release. Do a northeast to southwest second pass, then RTB. Going to be about a 500-ish nautical mile round trip. If/when the strike package is engaged on the way in, Ghost Rider and Talon and Kraken flights will continue pushing, with Kraken designated as backup. We're trying not to engage, but we will if we have to. Devil and Samurai flights will drop speed to 300 knots to give space for CAT flights to engage enemy. This is a call that I will make over the radio to do this. As far as, well, does anyone have any questions as far as this slide is concerned? Cool. As far as the air threat is concerned, we got 6 Russian Su-27s that are going to intercept the strike package. Expect extended range semi-active missiles and IR missiles. Anyone got any questions on Su-27s?
You're so hot.
Cool. So as far as assigned altitudes, So Ghost Rider 1 is going to be at Angels 30. If they get engaged, this obviously changes. Talon 1 will be at Angels 28. Ghost Rider 2 will be at Angels 29. Kraken 1 will be at Angels 27 and Angels 23 for the strike. Devil 1, this is Mantle's request, will be at Angels 38 to 40 and 25 for the strike. Samurai 1 will be at Angels 30 and 24 for the strike. And Samurai 2 will be at Angels 31 and 23 for the strike. QFE is going to be 2, 9, or 9, or 2, as always. Any questions on these?
Mantle, why are we so high?
Fuel
Fuel
efficiency.
boys.
Fair.
All right, so as far as the air-to-air F-14s and F-15Cs, it'll be flown by VF-42 and the 390th Fighter Squadron. Ghost Rider and Talon flights are being tasked with escort of the strike package, and the second side will demonstrate the plan. All right, Shim, you're up, buddy.
All right, so here's my drawing I made of a crayon this morning, right? I ate one of the crayons first, so this is the gist, all right?
Is that why there's no more blue?
Yeah, I ate the blue crayon, all right? So, ideally, when Cap gets on station, our kind of plan here is Ghost Rider Run, which is 2 F-14s. We're going to take the lead on this. Ideally, we're not really sure what the situation is going to pan out to be. Soviets have a habit of either being line abreast in a box, or they come from several different directions doing some weird shit. The general overview is we're going to try to TWS on as many targets as possible on the first pass. Let the AIM-54s get out there and go active to cause them to go defensive. We're going to try to force them defensive right away. We're going to obviously go to the crank, and then we're going to go cold after missiles pitbull. Talon 1's going to be behind us fairly close. Hopefully, the AIM-54s will buy them some time, essentially. So we're going to try to force the enemy defensive. Talon 1 will push in with AIM-120s. They're going to try to get as many targets as they can, and then they're going to turn cold. Ghost Rider 2 is going to be behind them for backup, and we're going to kind of get into like a little bit of a grinder. So if we can. Obviously, right now, the big thing is we're trying to play this safe. It is nighttime. We do not want to be getting within MAR range. We don't want to get into a BFM engagement because you're not going to see them. And since it's DCS AI, they have Mark 7 eyeballs, so they are not affected by nighttime like we are. So hopefully we're going to stay kind of farther away.
So just something I'd like to add in at the end of this here. Alex, as the AWACS, you absolutely have control to change this. So if there is, or if they are doing some sneaky dick Russian/Soviet tactics here, you can absolutely divert Ghost Rider 2 or Kraken to a separate group that might be trying to flank or do any weird shit. We don't have to stick to this. This is just a base idea for the initial firing of AIM-54s and shit.
What's the difference between an AIM-54 and a spicy AIM-54?
Spicy
AIM-54s are active at the time.
No, I was gonna say the spicy AIM-54s are fired by a very pissed off Melota that wants Clom to die.
We're gonna fucking absolutely obliterate this guy.
I'm gonna find him and pull his teeth out and put it back in backwards.
For the sake of war, it's not me in the backseat of the aircraft firing the missiles, but someone who has heard the story of those poor Afghanistani college kids.
Fuck it, we ball.
All right, anyone got any questions in the air-to-air planner? Cool. So, Strike Eagle task, we're going to be the 391st. What?
What's me and Bridge call sign again?
Who are you?
I don't know.
Were you Caustic is quiet.
No,
Who
Caustic.
the fuck are you?
Oh, that's my fucking. Hold on.
You're Ghost Rider 2-1. All right, so the F-15E task will be the 391st Fighter Squadron. We're going to be doing strike, obviously, and backup cap. So waypoint 1 is going to be the Marshal. Waypoint 2 is my target. Waypoint 3 is Lootbot's target, maybe. Waypoint 4 is Boris's target, and waypoint 4 is probably DOA's target. Laser
Are you
code.
spanking your wife? What are you doing?
Who are you talking to?
Jedi.
Oh, okay.
Waypoint 4 is my target, or waypoint 5?
Waypoint
That's
5.
Mantle, bro. That's Mantle's fucking background. Yeah, Mantle
Okay.
doesn't have a suppression, bro.
All right, let's get through this. So laser code will be 178X for us. You know, the typical. Just look at your fucking kneeboard. So, well, let me take a picture. Kind of need to know this shit. Okay.
1781, 1782.
So F-18s, they'll be flown by VMFA 232. Double flight, obviously doing strike. So waypoint 2 is 1-1's target. Waypoint 3 is 1-2's target. Waypoint 4 is 1-3's target. Waypoint 5 is going to be Saipan in case you guys do want to divert, in case anything happens. Your laser code is going to be 177X. Just follow that little pattern there. Any questions? F-16s will be flown by the 80th Fighter Squadron. Samurai Flight's going to be tasked with strike. There's a little bit of overlap here. I do want 1-1 and 1-2 to drop on the same target. Even if it's rubble, we need to make sure these buildings are destroyed. So there's a reason why you guys are kind of overlapped here. And you will see in the sat image what's going on here. But basically, it's waypoint 2 is 1-1 and 1-2's target. Waypoint 3 is 1-3 and 2-1, you know, that kind of deal. Waypoint 5 is going to be Saipan, so you guys have a nice little marker to help you guys out at night there. If you do bring laser guided bombs, it's going to be 176X. Guys, any questions on this? Cool. So here's the strike overall image here. You can kind of see what we're looking at. A lot of buildings, stuff like that. Any question before I move on to the zoomed in view here? Cool. So
Let me
here's
take
the
a picture
F-15.
and go back for like 2 milliseconds. Alright.
Pagan airstrip.
So here's the stat image for Kraken, the Strike Eagles, so you can kind of see what we're dealing with here. Obviously, waypoint 4 and waypoint 5 might get splashed by splash damage, but I still want a bomb on both of those waypoints. Any buildings that do not have a waypoint on it were confirmed to not be housing ammunition. If they get blown up by splash damage, that's fine.
All right, so hold. 4 and 5 are the middle buildings, correct?
They're to the
Or
left.
am I stupid? Okay, so
Waypoint 3 is the
leftmost
middle building.
buildings. Copy.
So here's the F-16s. You can kind of see here, there's only a certain amount of buildings here, 3 buildings that are confirmed to have ammunition. If you guys do come back around for that optional second pass that you guys are approved for, you guys can drop on the other buildings if you'd like to. Entirely up to you. You guys have that permission. Come and do a second pass. Any questions on here?
This is a question for in general. These are going to be. Do you want to like have south to north strikes, or do you want to have
like
a designated ingress?
Southwest and northeast. It will be.
Southwest
You can
and
pretty much
northeast.
fly direct from your waypoint, and we'll set you up for that.
Right, and I'm just saying for the second pass, do you want people to come around on the same
Northeast
heading?
to southwest. Yeah, do the opposite, and it should set you up pretty well to go back to Saipan or the carrier.
Gotcha. All right, fair enough.
So as far as Devil Flight here, you can kind of see what your targets are looking like. Depending on what bomb loadout you guys are looking at here, 2 and 3 might get splash damaged, but once again, I want a bomb on both of them. Cool. Any questions? Sick.
I have one question. I'm on the Strike Eagle flight, but my Discord like had an aneurysm right when you went over that part. So like, are we escorting and striking, or are we just escorting?
We're striking and escorting if necessary, but we're trying not to escort.
Oh, okay, that makes
we're backup. We're backup.
Cool, thank you.
All right, so as far as ground threats are concerned, expect ZU-23s and KS-19s at the target. That's just unguided AAA and like sort of radar guided flak, but by Philippine guides that were given it by the Russians because they're communists, so don't expect it to be too accurate.
Hey, we're not communists.
Okay. So as far as weather is concerned, we got light scattered at 14,000 feet. It's going to be 82 degrees Fahrenheit out, and wind is 2 knots northwest. It's 9 p.m. As far as ROE, we're clear to fire on any confirmed Russian aircraft. Be on top of your ray gun and buddy spike calls. Air engagement can easily become a clusterfuck, and it's nighttime, so we don't want blue input.
Vortex.
As far as frequencies and support assets are concerned, it's not CVN 71. I just didn't change that. It's Abraham Lincoln, but I don't know which one. I think it's 72. But take note of like the ICLS and everything like that here.
Real quick, did you go over that one page yet?
No, it's not yet.
Yeah.
Just keep in mind, Strike and Cap will all be on 255 along with Dark Star.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys check in with Dark Star as you're entering the Marshal.
Dark Star will probably tell everyone to do this, but just a reminder because it was in the slide, but we didn't really talk about it. Is altimeter will be set to 299 so that no one's
It wasn't
at the same altitude. Huh?
It wasn't the slides.
Yeah, no, I'm saying we didn't go over it though.
Just make sure we're 299 on the cube.
Yeah.
All right, so just some final notes here before we move. The aircraft skins, weapons, Papa, and NVGs. You're all spawning in with your intended skin. We're not playing as our usual squadrons today, so don't change your skin when you apply your loadout. Also, the group is currently set in 1995, so don't be loading JDAMs or AIM-9Xs or AIM-120s. We're also working with a live ATC and a live AWACS today, so please change your names to your call signs. And Navy guys, Papa requests that you have your board numbers in your call signs. So your names should look something like this. It should be Devil11, fucking the little fucking squiggly. That's not a squiggly. It's a straight up and down line, then a name, then a straight up and down line, and then your board number. Also, please remember to request NVGs from the ground crew. I also recommend binding your gain controls so you're not blind the whole mission. Don't be that fucking guy that takes off without NVGs and then fucking doesn't know where he's fucking going. It's also going to be a case 3 departure from the carrier. Any questions on this or anything you want to add, Papa?
Can I just turn my headlights on?
Real quick.
I brought a
also for the
flashlight.
Navy guys,
Yeah, be quiet. Yeah.
I don't know how long it's gonna take for the 15Es because I don't know if we'll get caught up with like cap and whatnot. So if Navy guys, if you guys are showing up before I even come online, which probably won't happen, but if I do, and you're able to go straight in, just go straight in, coordinate whoever's in your flight, and just go straight in and just call the actual boat. But like I said, I don't think that'll be a problem. So. Like, don't even wait. If she gives you a time, don't even wait for the time. Just go straight in.
As for the case 3 departure, it's just a straight out. There's no right hand or left hand clearing. 2 to 4,000 feet per minute climb until you're above the clouds, and make sure you're doing a counterclockwise marshal at 10 miles from the boat.
I'm just going to come back here so everyone can see flights again here, so everyone knows what to change their name to.
Oh, and also
board numbers.
Only Navy.
Board numbers are strictly for Navy, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Also, another thing, for the Navy people, if you don't have the knee board, that I sent a message about, please download it if you can, because I'm not gonna do. If you know the entire case 3 talk, it's gonna be a different simplified version of it. So I'm not gonna be saying half of the stuff that is in there. So if you want, just please download the kneeboard, or if you have a second monitor, just keep it pulled up just in case if you haven't taken a look at it yet.
All right, so just real quick, guys, Strike Eagle guys, we have Spectre Bit here who's going to be hanging out with someone and just watching their stream getting shared. I don't know. So if any of you would like to volunteer to share your screen to him, cool.
I could share from the Wizzo, I don't mind, but
I'm also
actually streaming.
Squares.
We can all
He wants to
share it
watch
from
Strike
flight,
Eagles.
so
Yeah.
no, we can. I'll share.
Okay, server is going up. Password is, what was it last time? Was it ban with a capital B?
yeah,
Ban.
I think so.
That's what it is then. Yeah, ban with a capital. All right, bye.
Bye.
I love men.
It was ban.
Yeah, 3 of us. This is so weird. We've fallen in numbers.
They're all F-16s now.
Wait, really? No,
They're all F-16s now.
Who were the 18 pilots that went to F-16s? There wasn't many.
No one. I'm just.
There's no one. It's just
being,
there's a lot of F-16s
facetious.
nowadays. Server's not up yet.
Hey, I team killed all those people a long time ago, so I appreciate it if you forgive and forget. Thank you very much. Or I might just have to do it again to refresh everyone's memory.
Never. I get that tattooed in my forehead. Vortex killed me.
Yeah. You would have died. You would have died shortly after if I hadn't.
No.
That guy was on your 6. He had you.
He had me dirty.
Sounds like copium.
For me? No, I mean, I
Yeah.
slaughtered lots of people. I will admit it, but I'm just saying that you probably would have died either way.
Yeah.
Just absolved me of guilt if you had died from him. Why don't I have any fucking servers popping up? That's not
Lads
good.
popped up for me about a minute ago.
Oh, fudge.
Yeah, I'm not getting. Have you tried refreshing?
Yeah, I just did, and there's nothing. Okay, there's one.
Let me start the timer.
Yeah, I'm not getting any servers either. Let me that's what you get.
I got one. It says 399 mission server, dynamic Syria war. What the fuck? Why am I only getting?
Just exit and come back.
Okay. All right, there we go. Thanks. I was like, what the fuck is wrong?
What the fuck? I got you, baby. Don't worry.
Appreciate it.
File closed.
Nades, what happened on your overhead break last mission?
I don't want to talk about it. I lagged. 100% lagged. Don't want to talk about it.
You just like pulled into a
Inverted
dive.
Yeah.
Inverted dive. Just I was like, what the fuck?
Alright, so once again, triple wet, 120B, the at flare pod, and then 2 GBU-24s. Any questions about that?
Nope.
I'm assuming we're dropping both on one target. Fucking shit.
No, we're gonna drop the first one, then we're gonna come back around, see if there's any other buildings left, because it looks like there was a couple that were marked that we can level.
My game crashed. Give me a minute.
Yeah, you're good. We have 15 minutes to launch, so you have plenty of time. And don't use your skin, use VMFA 3232.
Yep.
VMFA. What was it? VM.
It should be the default one that you spawn in with. Just don't change it.
I have a little notepad to write shit down.
Altimeter is already set to 2992, so it's all set, I guess. That's good.
All right, so no flaming each other if we die, okay?
If we die,
no. If I slam my ass, if I slam face first in the back of the carrier, okay, don't.
Oh, you're getting bullied if that happens.
I'll cry.
Yeah.
I'll cry. What do you mean? What do you mean get bullied?
You're getting bullied.
I'm not getting bullied from a fucking 18-year-old, okay? I'm not gonna cry.
For today, since we're running NVGs, just have your formation lights on, and don't worry about position lights. Have your beacon on as well, and make sure you're switching over to NVGs. They will be more useful than everyone good?
Yep, getting there.
Yep. Bro, what? Yeah, so. Bro, I swear this game gives you fucking agita. I am fucking in shambles.
You can set up the ICLS and all the TAC and stuff now, so it's 1 X-ray ICLS channel 11. BRC is looking like 035.
You said ICLS was
All right.
what?
ICLS is channel 11.
TACAN
TACAN is 1 X-ray. All right, meet me on Data Link channel 5. I'm gonna go and deafen.
You a bitch. I get reload, so you go back in and out there. That's why. I am in shambles. Fucking straight shambles. Swear to God. This case station is fun. I'm excited.
Just verify alpha check. So I'm seeing 178 for 236 from Bulls.
It's the after part, correct?
Say again.
At Fleer, correct?
At Flare, yep. One three, you seeing that same Bulls?
I'm checking now. I am not seeing it right now. Hold on, let me double check I've got the right waypoint.
It's waypoint.
Waypoint 59. Yeah.
Waypoint 59, affirm.
358 for 237.
I'm seeing 180 for 232.
That doesn't make sense. It's upper right hand in your HSI, right?
Bullseye is to the north, so we're 180 from Bulls for 232 nautical.
Bullseye's to the north. How are we 180?
Yeah, because it's 180 from Bulls.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's top left. It should be. Make sure your cursor is over the center of your aircraft. If you're receiving, if you're sure you have everything right, there is a bug where it will just show you the wrong bearing. So that might be it.